Howdy and welcome to an emergency episode of Breaking the Seal. If you like being part of a secret cult and getting exclusive offers, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you like getting x-rays just for fun, just you love to see the inside of your body despite knowing the negative health effects from getting that many x-rays in such a short period of time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because what I got for you today is how they advertised it. Is a Taco Bell exclusive, right? This is real special. I'm so excited for this because I live for this snack and they have incorporated it once again into their menu. Taco Bell is doing Cheez-its. Big Cheez-its this time. Last time they had this gigantic stuffed Cheez-it. It was like probably about the size of this crunchwrap, to be honest with you. And they just made a big bready Cheez-It stuffed with cheese, and it was pretty spectacular. I don't know that it would have been a regular menu item, but it was really neat. Now, this time, what they got going on is they've got a crunchwrap, which seems to be stuck to the paper. It also feels rather flimsy for supposedly having a big Cheez-It inside. I am very curious because, I've probably eaten well over twice my body weight in Cheez-Its in general, just driving on the road. Let's see what this tastes like. I don't think I'm going to get any crunch out of it, despite being called Crunchwrap Supreme. I will say, they absolutely nailed the Cheez-It taste in there. 100%. That is undoubtable. Like, you can't argue that there's definitely Cheez-It flavor going on in there. However, where the Cheez-It is, I think it's melted, honestly. I'm trying to make it out. Oh, it's definitely in there. Oh, that's weird. Uh-huh. Oh, and it's falling apart. Oh, I don't even know if I can get that. No, there's no way I can even make that show up on camera. That is way too difficult, and I will absolutely lose everything. And this is the one that my wife wanted, so I'm only allowed to take one bite of it. You're just going to have to believe me. There is a Cheez-It probably about yay big in there. The corners almost hit the sides of the Crunchwrap Supreme. Pretty big. It is not crunchy by the time you get it because it's covered in cheese and sauce and grease and all that good stuff. Would I get it again? Absolutely. Like, I'm so about Cheez-Its, and they nailed it. They, like, if you had a Crunchwrap Supreme and you're going to get the Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme, you can absolutely expect a full difference in flavor. The profile is totally, completely different. Now, for something else, what the hell is a tostada? I've never heard of a tostada. You know what? Hold, we're looking this up. According to the first Google search, this says tostada is the name given to various dishes in Mexico and Guatemala, which include a toasted tortilla as the main base of their preparations. The name usually refers to a flat or bowl-shaped tortilla that is deep-fried or toasted, but may also refer to any dish using a tostada as a base. So it's like an open taco that doesn't fold very well. That's the way I'm reading it. But anyways, what they decided to do here is they took a Cheez-It and they just let that thing roll off to the side, apparently. But there is a Cheez-It under there. You can actually see the corners of it. That's really cool. Let's see if I... Oh, nope, that broke. Can I pick it up from this side? Oh, look how big... Oh, it's falling apart on me. Look at the size of this Cheez-It. Oh, that is like as good as a view as you're going to get. Let's see if I can even take a bite out of this. This feels like a fork and knife kind of situation. This is not finger food. I don't know if tostada is meant to be finger food, but it ain't working out here. Okay, that is very interesting. This has more of the toasted Cheez-It flavor going in there. Which, now that I think about it, duh, it's a tostada. It's meant to be toasted. That's the whole point of it, right? So you're definitely getting the toasted Cheez-It flavor in this. It's definitely got more crunch than the Crunchwrap Supreme has, which I should probably put back into view. I would absolutely prefer the Crunchwrap Supreme over this. I'm just more used to it. It's good to go. You know, did y'all old enough to remember that commercial? Do you even remember that commercial in general? This is a mess. Absolutely. I don't see any feasible way to eat this in your car, on the road. Hell, just in your car in general. This is going to ruin your interior. However, it's still got all the other ingredients in there, and you get to brag about being able to pick up a giant Cheez-It. I mean, I wasn't able to pick out the Cheez-It for you to view in the Crunchwrap. Believe me, it's there. And it's this size. It is that size. You know what? Hold on, where's the tape measure? That's what I need to get. Give me a second. We are looking at approximately, I know it broke apart a little bit. You could say anywhere from 4.5 to 4 5/8 inch square Cheez-It in these items. Wow, that's big. And big always means bigger flavor, obviously. Otherwise, it would be false marketing. And nobody false markets, so that's impossible. Would I recommend this one? This one's a bit tougher. It is $2 cheaper than the Crunchwrap Supreme. Crunchwrap is getting up there in price, I gotta be honest. It's getting a little harder to justify it. If you can get it in a Cravings box, 100%. The only way you can get this right now is through the Taco Bell app. It's available through like the 5th, just for Taco Bell, June 5th, 2024, for Taco Bell app users, which I should probably do a video just on using fast food apps. It can save you a lot of money. As far as like, should you get this? 100% you should get yourself one of these. The Cheez-It makes a huge difference in the flavor. This guy here, I think this is more of an acquired taste. I'm not used to tostadas. I'm probably not as well cultured as I should be to be doing a review on pseudo-Mexican food. I'm just not as impressed with it, you know? Look at it. It's a mess. It's exactly what I thought when I looked at it on the app. It's just, you just piled a bunch of stuff on top of a Cheez-It and called it a day. And that is one way to do a food item. I would have to try the Mexican pizza again, because that's what this reminds me of. And I feel like the Mexican pizza was... Does this come out? You can remove the Cheez-It box from the Cheez-It box. That's exciting. I'm amused easily sometimes. That is my verdict. Crunchwrap Supreme Cheez-It over the Cheez-It Tostada. However, if you would like to view your Cheez-It, if you can get this straight from the store and you want to clear that off just so you can pick up a whole Cheez-It, this is the way to go. You will not be able to recover your Cheez-It from the Crunchwrap Supreme. Depends on what you want to do with your Cheez-It. To that end, it's entirely up to you. This is like $5 and change. This is $3 and change. We'll see if that changes once it gets released to the general public, unless you're part of the exclusive cult that is the Taco Bell app users. I think that's everything that I got to say about this. This is so exciting. I love Cheez-Its. I'm all about them. I need to do more Cheez-It reviews. That's all I got to say, and I will see you all on the next one.